I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Heather, and we're harvestatsea.
Hey, so we come to you today and we get this question a lot. So what is a mission cruise? And so we just wanted to talk a little bit about what a mission cruise is and why it's special to us and why we think it should be special to you. So oftentimes people think a cruise, well, that's just something for a family to do or a vacation or a way to get away. But you know, with the ability to reach so many people with a gospel at one time in one place, you got a captive audience. They're stuck on a big ship. Might as well take use of it.
Yeah.
So again, and not just the cruise ship, but we go to a lot of these ports of calls, and at these ports of calls, you know, we can share the gospel there as well. So in May, we're actually going to be going to Jamaica, Haiti, and the Bahamas to share the gospel with those folks. And then coming up in October, we have another one coming up.
October, we're going to be going to Honduras, Costa Maya, Cozumel, Mexico, and Bahamas.
Right. So, you know, lots of opportunities there, lots of ways to help out folks in a lost and dying world. You know, hopefully you want to be a part of it. If you do, we'd love for you to reach out, leave a comment below. Heather will give you an email right quick. You can send some information to.
Yeah, so our email is harvestatsea@gmail.com. So if you have any questions, feel free to send us a message or comment, and we'll definitely get back to you as soon as possible. Why don't you tell them a little bit about what we are going to plan to do in Jamaica?
Yeah, so in Jamaica, there's an orphanage that we're going to in May. You know, they have an orphanage and they also have a church, so they actually have a missionary coming to start in June, and they'll have the church going again, hopefully the first Sunday of July. So we want to be a help in that. We want to be able to help them get the church tidied up, ready to go for its first service again. And we also want to go out in the community and invite folks that don't know that church is about to reopen, so that they will have a church home again. They'll have somewhere close by, a good Bible-believing church that they could go to hear the gospel, or to share it with neighbors that maybe have never heard the gospel. So we just want to be a blessing to them. Also, again, it's an orphanage and a church, so they have other needs there. We have, you know, they need bug spray, they need shoes, clothing, things of that nature. We're actually going to help paint, do some concrete work, just whatever we can do to be a blessing to those folks while we're there. Heather will tell you a little bit about, you know, some of our other missions coming up in October, and we're hoping to help them with some other projects.
Yeah, so in October, we will be in some South American countries. So we have a tentative plan to work with a local independent Baptist church there to help them to just go door knocking, share the gospel with others, make sure that people are aware that they do have a Bible-believing church in their area that they can come to. Also, there's opportunity for water filtration system for us to make. The beautiful thing about cruising and driving to the cruise port for us is that we don't have to worry about luggages, luggage fees, and luggage weight. So we actually can bring on board a lot of different things that are in need. Like Jonathan said, the orphanage this go around when we just left on Tuesday actually asked for bug spray.
Right.
So we were able to pack some bug spray in our luggage and be a blessing in that regard. So there's a lot of ways that you can, if you can help us. There's a lot of ways for service when you go on these mission cruises with us. No one stop is going to be the same, so they're always going to be different. So we would love for you to be able to help us in any way that you can, most importantly in prayer, making sure that the Lord would just guide us and direct us in the way that we should go to the people that we should come in contact with and talk to, as well as any other services or needs that they have. We would love to be able to share those with you, and if you can't come on a mission cruise, send a can of bug spray.
Yeah, there's lots of ways to help. You know, maybe you don't have the time, you can't take off work, maybe you think it's too much money, you know, to come on the cruise, to be able to help out. You know, there's a lot of different things that could keep you from being able to come, but there's other ways to be a blessing to these folks, you know. Again, your kid may not think it's a big deal to get a new pair of shoes, but these kids at the orphanage, it's a big deal to them. You know, maybe they've not had a new pair of shoes in many years, and so to them it's life changing. So there's other ways to be a blessing if you're not able to actually come help us out. boots on the ground, so to speak, you can help out in other ways if at all possible. But if that sounds like something you're interested in, we'd love to hear from you. And we really appreciate your time today.